What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Tony Mack. Return of the Mack. What's happening, man? And y'all see me representing my 49er jersey because I am a faithful 49er fan. And if you are a faithful 49er fan, I suggest you follow the channel and support it, man, because here is where we're going to give y'all sports talk, straight cut and dry. We're not going to do X, O's, Y, Z's, X and all that because this is football talk and not algebra. You feel me? This is football talk, not algebra. Now, with that being said, we want to discuss on this channel today what the 49ers are going to have to do to get over the Detroit Lions. But before I do that, I'd like to say thank you to each and every last one of y'all who've been riding with the channel, supporting the channel, new to the channel. I just want to say thank you. Because the only way we grow is if y'all let them know. And y'all can do that simply by clicking the like button, sharing, or subscribing to the channel. Now, let's talk about it, man. Last week, we barely made it out. When I say last week, y'all know I'm talking about Saturday night. We barely made it out of there alive. We barely made it out the game, San Francisco 49ers. And I wanted to talk trash. I wanted to brag. I wanted to stunt on how Dallas Cowboys, you see how we got it done when y'all couldn't do it? Now, even though we won that game, even though we got it done when the Dallas Cowboys couldn't do it, we didn't handle business like we should have, y'all. We came out there flat. And then I'm not going to lie to y'all. For 3.5 quarters of that game, I felt like Green Bay was going to come in there and get the upset on us. Oh, yeah. I was sitting up there talking to God. I had a Bible in one hand. I had a beer in the other one. I said, I ain't never about to make fun of the Dallas Cowboys again until we win the Super Bowl. I'm going to have to keep it quiet. Because I wanted to call all my partners and tell them this what a real team do when Green Bay come in there. But I couldn't call nobody and say, Jack, I couldn't go in there and talk about nothing. Because that's how we looked for the first 3.5 quarters of the game, and we got to be honest. My fellow 49er fans and fan base even got on me because I went on Facebook and said that it's stressful and painful to be a 49er fan. I'm just being honest. You know, I'm just being honest because it seemed like year after year, we look like the best team in football. We look like we about to run the table. We look like we about to get it done to get shut down in the postseason, in more recent times, even the Super Bowl. Y'all remember the Baltimore Ravens? They had to shut the lights off for us. Y'all remember that? I knew Colin Kaepernick was going to get us there. That's why I'm still repping my Colin Kaepernick jersey. That's still out my dog. I just knew he was going to get us there. That didn't work. Then we get Kyle Shanahan. We rolling. Got the best defense in football. Best defense in football. Jimmy Garoppolo looking like all he got to do is hand the ball off, run the ball. We up 20-10 in the fourth quarter. 10 minutes left in the game. What happens? We lose another Super Bowl to the great Pat Mahomes. He come out there and just do what Pat Mahomes does. Does what Pat Mahomes does. You know what I'm saying? Another loss. We get to the L.A. Rams going to their house. I knew we was going to lose the Super Bowl, going to the Super Bowl that year because we playing the L.A. Rams in L.A. when they hosting the Super Bowl with Dr. Dre, Eminem, Snoop Dogg. I would say the game, but they wasn't fooling with him. All of them performing at the halftime performance for L.A. We not winning no Super Bowl. What happens? NFC Championship game, dude throws an interception right to our DB's numbers. He drops it. Another loss. This year, we looking good. Easily looking like the best team in the NFC. Arguably the NFL. I know y'all going to say the Baltimore Ravens. Y'all have a right to say that because Lamar Jackson looking good. How they dominated the Houston Texans, oh my God. I thought that the Houston Texans was going to have the upset of the week. And the only thing about it, they left upset because they got their ass whipped. Lamar Jackson was not playing. That Lamar train was just dude, up and down the goddamn field. Man, I hope somebody take them out because I don't want to see them. I don't want to see the Ravens in the Super Bowl, y'all. They look good. But if we got to line up with them, let us line up with them. With that being said, man, Green Bay, y'all played a hell of a game. Y'all might have lost, but y'all don't have nothing to look down on. Y'all gonna be back next year. Then the draft's coming out. Y'all get a few more pieces of shit. Y'all might run the table next year, Green Bay. I ain't gonna lie to you. This year might have not been y'all year. Jordan Love Hey, man, you made a young man's mistake. You made a young man mistake. You threw across your shoulder. That's already going to be bad. I knew as soon as it came out his hand, I knew it was going bad. If Dre Greenlaw didn't get the interception, Fred Warner was right there to go and pick it up. So I got to give a little love to the San Francisco 49ers. Y'all got it done when it matters the most. And Cam Newton made a great point a little while back, a few months ago, a few weeks ago, I can't remember. But everybody and their mama called Cam Newton a hater. Everybody and their mama said Cam Newton was jealous when he said there are game changers, and there are game managers. Everybody and their mama called themselves getting on Cam Newton. Oh, he hating because he can't get a job. Oh, he wish he was this good. Oh, he da-da-da-da-da. Y'all said that he was hating on Dak Prescott. Y'all said he was hating on Brock Purdy. Y'all said he was hating on Tua Tagovailoa, Jared Goff, and all those guys. Well, let me tell you something that Cam Newton got that most of those guys got. He has the experience and had an opportunity to play in the Super Bowl and win one. None of them other guys we named, from Brock Purdy to Dak Prescott to Tua Tagovailoa, has ever been there. So what does Cam have to hate on? Plus, when has it come down to, oh, in order for you to talk trash about this current NFL player, you had to have multiple Super Bowls and multiple MVPs and all this type of stuff? Because last time I checked, Alex Smith criticized Tom Brady and nobody said nothing about his game. Why? Because just like Cam Newton, Alex Smith said some truth about Tom Brady. Tom Brady played in a division where everybody else in that division pretty much sucked. So the only time Tom had to really play football in those early years was against Peyton Manning in the postseason. But Tom also got like 48 Super Bowls, so you can't really diss him too much. Can't really diss Tom Brady too much. You know what I'm saying? But nobody got on Alex Smith case about that. Nobody talked about Alex Smith never winning a Super Bowl. Nobody talked about Alex Smith never leading a team to a Super Bowl. Nobody talks about how Alex Smith lost his starting job to Colin Kaepernick, deservingly so. Nobody brought that up to try to discredit Alex Smith's points, but we talked about the shortcomings of Cam Newton to try to discredit his points. And even more than that, Cam Newton showed he was right. Because where's Dak Prescott playing next week? Where's Tua Tagovailoa playing next week? And if Brock Purdy didn't have that one good drive at the end of the game, where was the San Francisco 49ers going to be playing next week? Now, come on, let's just be honest. Now, like Cam Newton said, there's a difference in a game changer and a game manager. A game manager is going out there. I'm not going to mess it up. I'm not going to throw any interceptions. I'm going to get the ball to the right guys. That's what we want out of Brock Purdy. We can win a Super Bowl with that. When we play the Detroit Lions next week, that's what we're going to want out of Brock Purdy, because I feel like, A, we're getting Deebo Samuels back, and B, we got Samuels, Kittle, Ayuk, and most important, White Barry Sanders, Christian McCaffrey, Brock Purdy. Get the ball to their hands and let them do the damn thing. That's what you want in your game manager. But when you look at a guy like Lamar Jackson, you look at a guy like, in his heyday, Cam Newton, heck, when you look at a guy like Colin Kaepernick, when the play breaks down, when your star players can't get open, when your offensive line didn't block for you, what do you do in those moments? And that's what a game changer does. They make a play. They make something happen. You know, shout out to Brock Purdy. You got it done on that last drive. But if we want to beat the Detroit Lions, we can't put you in that situation no more. Our D-line, y'all got to get out there and smack and make a statement early when we play the Detroit Lions. They have a fully high-powered offense, which means they can pass the ball and they can run the ball. And not only could they run the ball, they have a two-tandem set, which means they got a bruiser and a scat back. So we're going to have to be mindful of that to take that away from them. We do not need Brock Purdy to be forced to win a shootout. We need to get back to what we do, get ahead, put up big numbers, and make the other team quarterback have to stay and keep them alive. And that's something I don't think Jared Goff is going to be able to do. I'll keep it real with you. We take away their running game, I think Jared Goff is going to fold and show us he's a game manager as well. The only thing that Jared Goff got over Brock Purdy is experience. He's been here before. He has been here before. And the Detroit Lions as a whole, the Detroit, Michigan as a whole, they got a lot riding with them, man. They got a lot riding with them. We can't do nothing but have respect for that organization, that city, that town, that state. They deserve it. Man, the Detroit Pistons is trash and ain't probably gonna be good for a long time. So the Detroit Lions fans who ain't had nothing to be happy about since Barry Sanders, they hyping their team up and they coming in our house with some momentum. So we better have it on our mind, San Fran. We better have it on our mind. Now on the AFC side of the game, like I said, I don't think nothing's stopping that Lamar Jackson train because, A, Lamar Jackson is a game changer. At the end of the day, when plays break down, receivers ain't getting open, guys not blocking, Lamar make it happen. And on the other side of the ball, they defense is stout and they get it done. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, Kansas City got a great defense too. People keep talking about Pat Mahomes, but Kansas City do have, quiet as kept, one of the best defenses in football. So it's going to be interesting to see that AFC Championship game. But I do think Lamar going to get the upset. So the Baltimore Ravens, we're going to get, I want to say we're going to get ready for y'all, but we better get ready for them Detroit Lions because they coming to our town, they coming to our house, and they ain't here to play. They are not here to play, y'all. With that being said, that's what I got for y'all today. Tony Mack, where it's always real, but it's always love. Beat the Lions. Peace.